America's Court with Judge Ross. Dan Pérez claims he tutored a student whose mother led him on and says he was heartbroken when she used his theater tickets but went with someone else. Mr. Pérez is suing Kelly Gonzalez in the amount of $465.
All rise. Remain standing and come to order. This court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Kevin Ross presiding.
Ladies and gentlemen, you may be seated.
All parties have been sworn, Your Honor.
Thank you, Deputy Thomas. Mr. Pérez, so there was a play that you invited Miss Gonzalez to go to.
Yes, Your Honor.
She went, you didn't, and now you want her to pay for those tickets.
Yes, sir.
Talk to me, sir.
I had gifted her one ticket for a play. The idea was for us to go together on a date.
All right, how did the two of you meet?
We met through, I'm a tutor, and I was tutoring her son. I got referred to by a friend, a mutual friend of ours.
So you were mixing business with pleasure?
Sorry, sir. Yes. Yes, I was, I guess, if you want to say.
Well, I only say that to say when people talk about you don't mix business with pleasure.
Definitely.
There are reasons and examples why that is such a statement that resonates with people. Mm-hmm. How long have you been tutoring?
A couple years.
A couple of years. And in the couple of years, the individuals that I take it you're tutoring mostly young people?
Yes, sir. College. Or high school, I'm sorry.
High school age. Ms. Gonzalez, you have a high schooler?
I do.
And his name or her name?
His name is Noah.
Noah. Noah was struggling, needed some assistance?
With geometry, yes, sir.
With geometry.
He kept asking me, well, why don't you just teach me because I'm an accountant and math is my thing. But children don't listen to their parents.
They don't.
You know, so I figured rather than subject him to that, I'll get him a tutor and see where we go from there.
What was your impression of Mr. Pérez?
He seemed nice enough.
Okay. What did you think about him, though?
Personally?
Yeah, come on.
He seems nice, and I'll leave it at that.
Okay. You didn't want to mix business with pleasure?
Absolutely not.
Okay. So it was professional?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
And then, so I agreed to meet up with him twice a week. I went to their house, tutored him. I may have gotten mixed up with what she was conveying when I would go over, introduction, meeting her every time, smiles, handshakes, occasional
Your Honor,
hug.
he's in my house. Why would I not smile at him?
Right.
I understand that, but the hugs, and then I asked her out on a coffee date, to which she said yes.
Is that true?
It was coffee. I did not consider it a date, no.
Okay.
It was coffee.
What were you thinking it was? Because now we're not talking about Noah.
I figured maybe he was going to tell me how Noah was doing because I wasn't in the room.
He could have just done that by the phone or by email.
Fair.
Someone said, okay, you're single.
I am.
You've been asked out for coffee before.
I have.
You know what that means.
True.
True.
Yes.
You said yes anyway.
But we were friends, so I figured...
That doesn't change what I just said.
Very true.
Okay, so you weren't even sending mixed messages. That's maybe. That's not absolutely. Let's just skip to dessert.
Right.
But it's not a flat out no.
But it wasn't.
And so you guys go out for coffee, just the two of you.
Yes.
How much of the conversation was about Noah?
20%? A few minutes. Maybe 20% if we had to.
And the other part of the conversation was about what?
He was asking me about me.
Okay. When do you ask her to go to a play?
On the coffee date, I found out that.
Okay, there's no ambiguity there at that point.
No, but at that point he had said something to the fact of, you know, I got you something for your birthday. We weren't friends like that, so I wasn't sure how he knew my birthday at all. But I found out later that he had had conversations with my son regarding me, and it came out during conversation. I thought it was odd.
Did you tell him that?
Yes, I did.
Did she tell you it was odd?
While we were on the coffee date, yes.
Okay.
So she had already said yes to the date, and
she had already said yes to the coffee date.
To the coffee, yes.
You must have been picking up, oh, I'm in, because I'm going to now go on another outing with her.
Not completely, but yes, I figured we were getting somewhere.
You were like, this is moving in the direction that I would like to see it move.
Yes, Your Honor, more than just business.
You were thinking,
no.
Yield.
Exactly, exactly. He found out.
This is not a green light.
No, absolutely not.
It's a yellow.
Right, right. Almost a very into red, because he found out from my son that I liked stage plays.
Coming up on America's Court.
Because she never said anything outside of it. She just said.
No, she said something.
She said that she fired me. Yes, Your Honor.
No, she said more than just she fired you. She said something through her silence.
Exactly.
This is America's Court with Judge Ross. America's Court is back with the case of Dan Pérez, who is suing Kelly Gonzalez for theft.
So then, you like stage plays.
I do.
Did you know that prior to asking her to go to the stage play?
Yes.
Okay. Is that part of the motivation why you asked her to go to a stage play?
Yes, it was a birthday gift.
And you said, I've got a ticket for you to go to a stage play for your birthday.
Partially correct, Your Honor. Yes, I said I got us tickets to go to the stage play together. Would you like to go?
Do you recall him saying it that way?
He did say it that way, yes.
And then what was her response?
To which she said yes.
Is that true?
Yes, but I thought we were going as friends.
Okay. I've said this before. We as men think that we do the picking, but in fact, it's women who pick us.
Correct.
I agree.
And women pick us through a series of conveying things that let us know you are definitely moving in the right direction, or you are eternally in the friend zone.
That is very true.
You were feeling that what you were conveying was, we're in the friend zone.
Absolutely.
Your reaction was, we're moving in the direction that I like to see this
Yes,
go.
Your Honor.
All right. What happens the day of the stage play?
So the day of, we hadn't been talking for a couple weeks prior to that.
Because
her son ended up not doing too well in geometry and his grade
but
has
there was
fallen.
some sort of a series of tests and you
He
didn't
was
see,
studying for the midterm, yes.
and the midterm didn't turn out so good.
He failed the midterm.
He failed the midterm, so
Yes.
now we're going backwards.
Correct.
Did you feel as though it was because Mr. Pérez wasn't doing the job?
100%. If I have a tutor for you, you should be picking up the information.
You weren't happy with Mr. Pérez?
Absolutely not.
At that point, did you say, I don't want you tutoring anymore?
I fired him, and I told him it's best we go our separate ways.
This was
No.
before the stage play?
Yes, but this was after the coffee and when I had told her about it.
Okay, well, the coffee took place, and then the midterm, he fails it, Noah, and then you're like, but what about that date?
Yes.
But she's fired you at this point.
Yes.
Your Honor, he was tutoring him for 3 months. I don't understand why he wouldn't have done
I
better.
got it. And what does she say after you now know you're fired, but you still want to go on the date?
Yes.
What does she say to you?
She said that she wanted some space after she fired me, so we didn't talk for a while leading up to the play. The day it comes, I assumed we were still on. She never texted
Why would you assume that?
Because she never said anything outside of it. She just said
No, she said something.
she said that she fired me. Yes, Your Honor.
No, she said more than just she fired you. She said something through her silence.
Exactly.
I must have
We
missed that.
communicate more than just verbally.
I agree, Your Honor.
People oftentimes don't pick up. There's a very strong communication that's coming across through silence. And the whole time between the firing and the stage play, you don't communicate with her at all, then she's communicating with you.
I see that now.
What happens with the play?
So the day comes, I call her a couple times, no answer. I text her.
Stop. The day comes, you know it's the day, you believe she knows it's the day, you reach out and communicate one way, she communicates another. She's communicating, no. What happens with the play?
So we get there, or I get there at least on my own, 30 minutes before. I expect to use my own ticket that I have on my phone. I go to scan it, it's already been redeemed. So I try to scan the other one, that's been redeemed. I'm like, what's going on? I don't know where the tickets are gone. She must have them both. She must have gone, didn't tell me, took someone else.
Did you take someone else?
I did.
A date?
No, a friend.
Just a friend?
Just a friend.
You didn't even say to him, I'm going, but I'm not looking to go with you.
I did not.
Got it. The tickets were $465 each?
Together.
You wanted to pay for both tickets?
Yes, I paid for both.
That's not gonna happen.
What's not going to happen, Your Honor?
You know what's not gonna happen. What's not gonna happen?
Apparently I'm not going to win this case, Your Honor.
Ding, 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 ding,
Not
ding.
fair.
You don't think it's fair because?
Because I bought them as a gift. One was for her, one was for me.
Okay. Did you exclusively say, I bought this as a gift One for you, one for me.
I said for us to go.
Then why didn't you just send her one ticket?
The link accidentally sent both.
Okay, whose fault is that?
My fault.
Okay. And you are the one that said it was a gift. And if I had any question as to whether or not it was a gift, the problem is you did it for her birthday. So that solidifies that it was a gift. So at the very most you would be considered entitled to would be for one ticket. But again, she communicated with you, and I think the message was loud and clear, as is the case here, because your matter's dismissed. That is the order. Case closed.
All rise.
Judge Ross has ruled in favor of the defendant. The plaintiff's claim has been dismissed.
I don't think this is fair. You stole my ticket.
I didn't steal anything.
You stole it. You used it. You knew I wanted to go.
You gave it to me as a birthday gift.
One of them.
A birthday gift.
One.